Okay, this is a sort of grown-up problem, right? It doesn't ask us any of the niceties, like what's the parallel force and what's the all this stuff, right? So what we have to do first off, we're not given a coefficient of friction, but we do need to find the parallel component, right? The mg sine theta, right? Okay, so we're going to go 26 times 9.81 times sine of 50, right? Okay. So 26 times 9.81 times the sine of 50. Let's store that in A just for fun. I'm getting 195.387. Okay, so let's see, we're sliding it at a constant velocity, so that means our acceleration is 0. So if we really want to, we can say, okay, we've got a force up the plane, right? And then since it's sliding up the plane, there's, and that's 275 newtons, right? Right? Since it's sliding up the plane, there's a force of friction, which we'll just call F. We're going to assume it's down the plane, and then of course the parallel force is always down the plane, right? Of 195.387. Okay? Is that right? Indeed it is. 26 times 9. Okay, sine of 50. Okay. Now, this, what we do then, I think we also need the perpendicular force, so let's find that too. Right, so that's mg cos theta. Right, so that's 26 times 9.81 times cos of 50. So I'm going to go second entry, change my sine to a cos. And let me store that not in A but in B, just for fun. And I get 163.949. Right, so this will relate that. I think it eventually asks for the coefficient of friction, so we'll use that. Okay, so to find the force of friction opposing the motion, we just set up this little equation here. This guy's positive, so everything up the plane is positive, right? This unknown force, even though I know it's probably down the plane, right, I'm going to say is positive, and then the parallel force is always negative, right? So our forces are negative 195.387, right? Plus F, the unknown force, which will end up being negative, right? Plus 275. There's our 275 newtons, right? And then that equals 26 times, well, it's a constant velocity, so our acceleration is actually 0. Really, it's kind of almost like an equilibrium problem where all the forces have to add to 0. Okay? So now I'm going to go take that 195, right? And basically it's just that thing negative times 275, right? Or plus 275. And I get 79.61. I'll say 613. Okay, so that is our friction force, right? Here it says 79.8. I would have to say negative 79.613, or negative 79.6 newtons. Alrighty.